Pension planning, and in particular that of past pension pots, is a huge hot topic at the minute, and rightly so. It's something I'm very passionate about, and that of my business, and that's mainly because we've all got them. Throughout your working life, the average person currently retiring today has many past pensions. That number, I firmly believe, will double in the next 10 to 15 years. Why? Because most people who get a job now effectively automatically enrolled into a pension scheme, and the younger generation tend to job hop a lot more than effectively the older generation used to. But the bit that worries me more than anything is the fact that very few people actually understand what they've accrued, where those pensions actually are, so there's millions of pounds lost in the system, how you actually find them, and how do you do any forward-thinking planning with regards to when you can afford to retire and what that will look like. And that's effectively where myself and my business effectively help people. And it's an exercise that, like I said, is very difficult sometimes to do on your own. And there's some bad advice out there, and I urge you all to take a breather before you effectively make any rash decisions. The reason being is, whilst it might feel prudent to just pool all your pension pots together, it's not always the right thing to do. There can be hidden costs and charges. You can lose many significant benefits if you move the wrong pensions that shouldn't be moved. And effectively, what is the cost and consequence of any decisions that you're going to make? And that shouldn't be lost in simply just thinking it's easier to have it in one pot. So take advice from somebody like myself who will lay it all out. There should be no cost, by the way, for this process to be done, so that we effectively can just look at it on a blank piece of paper, decide where you're currently at, where you're aiming for, and effectively what's the best advice for each of those plans that you have. Me and my team can find all that information out for you. It's not a job that you want back, otherwise you would have done it yourself. And then effectively we address where we go from that point forward. Get an understanding of what you've accrued, know where you're invested, know where you're heading. Those are the 3 big tips I would give you. Take action. Don't wait until you're 50, 55, 60 trying to understand this. It's really important that you do it sooner rather than later.